Hi, welcome to the Beaver County Tri Cup. The race will take place on September 9th and 10th, 2022 at Brady's Run Park, Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Packet pickup will take place on Friday, September 9th from 3 to 7 p.m. and also on race morning from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Packet pickup will be at the small pavilion near the transition area. Course preview will take place on Friday afternoon, with the swim preview taking place from 4 to 5 p.m. and the bike preview taking place from 5 to 6 p.m. We are waiting for final approval from the police department on the bike course being closed so that it is safe for all riders to be on the bike course for the preview. General rules for this race. The NCAA women's race will be normal elite draft legal rules with the exception of a no lap out rule and no baskets. The collegiate races will also have a no lap out rule and no baskets, and the collegiate races will also follow normal elite draft legal rules. In the collegiate race, men and women are not permitted to draft off of one another. We will be starting these two races 5 minutes apart. Therefore, we expect men and women to be riding near each other, but you cannot draft off of each other. You can only draft off of somebody of the same gender. Also, we are doing the no lap out rule so that everybody has an opportunity to start and finish these races. We want everybody to have a great experience and to learn from racing at a draft legal race. Therefore, we are eliminating the normal lap out rule, and by not having any baskets, we should eliminate any opportunities for the most part for any penalties to need to be served. However, there will be a penalty board and a penalty tent before the start of the second run loop, which starts up the large gravel hill. Please look for the penalty board and the tent. It will be located before you enter the gravel trail, and it's also going to be before the finish line. Therefore, you will see it twice on your run course. If you do not serve your penalty, and if you do have a penalty and you do not serve it, there's a chance of being disqualified from the race. The age group races that will follow the collegiate races will follow a normal USA Triathlon non-drafting rules. The Beaver County Tri Cup Sprint Swim Course. If you follow the yellow arrows, so you all start on this little inlet that comes off, or this little peninsula that comes off of, or right near transition, you will follow the yellow arrows all the way up, make a left-hand turn around a buoy, and another left-hand turn around a buoy, and come back and finish near the start line. There is an island located in the middle of this area, so you will be swimming to the right side of the island going out, and swimming to the right side of the island coming back. For the super sprint, you will follow these blue arrows, so you're doing half of the distance of the sprint. And again, you will come up, you will make a left-hand turn around a buoy, another left-hand turn around a buoy, and come back to the swim exit. As you exit the swim, you will then transition. So you'll be exiting the swim from this little peninsula area, following the yellow arrows around, and entering transition right here to grab your bike and to exit. The bike exit will be over here. You'll go up a small little hill. At this green line is where the mount line will be, so cross the mount line and then start your first bike loop. The bike loop will come around. You will come past the transition area, do a U-turn down here over the bridge, and come back to start loop number 2. For the sprint, you will do 3 loops of the bike course. For the super sprint, you will do 2 loops. As you come in, you will dismount at the red line, run your bike down the small hill, and enter here for your bike in. You will then drop your bike, put your running shoes on, and come out and start your run. Your run will come around the pavilion and go out onto the gravel trail where you will run out and do a U-turn and come back. You will then run around transition, come over to the walking bridge, run across the walking bridge onto a sidewalk where you will then start your next loops of the run course. The bike course, as I mentioned, you will come out of transition. You will follow Brady's Run Road all the way down to the recreation center and the ice skating rink. You will turn around that building and come back, cross over the bridge, do a U-turn, and then start loop number 2. After your last loop of the bike, you will do your last U-turn, come in, dismount at the red line, come down into transition, and get ready to run. For the run course, you will come out the same way that you biked out, but you will not go as far. You will not go through the paved parking lot. You will make a right-hand turn onto a gravel trail that runs along the lake and up towards the beach area. You will then do a U-turn just past the beach area, come all the way back on that gravel trail, and then you will run around transition over the walking bridge onto the sidewalk, and then follow a small gravel road across the parking lot, or across the road into a parking lot, where you will then come out of the parking lot, make a right-hand turn, and then quickly make a U-turn to come back along the road. And this is where your penalty tent and your penalty board will be before you come onto the gravel trail and come all the way up the hill, do a U-turn, and this is all on a gravel trail up a large hill, come back down, and then as you come down, you'll cross over the same road that you started on, do a U-turn, and then come around, and the finish line will be in here on another gravel trail. So those are your loops. If you are doing the super sprint, you will come out of transition, you will do a U-turn, you will come up and do this loop around here, and then finish. And that is the course for the super sprint. The race schedule. The NCAA women's race for the transition will open for that race at 6 a.m. with the swim warm-up at 6:50 a.m., line up at 7:20 a.m. The race will start for the NCAA women at 7:30 a.m. and the race course will be closed at approximately 9:15 a.m. The Collegiate Club men and women's race will start 5 minutes apart from one another. Their transition will open at 8:15 a.m., swim warm-up at 9:05 a.m., line up at 9:35 a.m. The Collegiate Club men will start at 9:45 a.m. The Women's Collegiate Club will start at 9:50 a.m. and the course will close at approximately 11:45 a.m. Age group and youth transition will open at 10:30 a.m. The swim warm-up will take place at 11:20 a.m., line up at 11:50 a.m., and the age group 11 and under athletes and any 10-year-olds that would like to join that group can, and that will start at 12 p.m. And youth age group 10 and under will start at 1 p.m. However, if we do not have a lot of athletes in that race, we will start them 10 minutes after the adult race starts. The course will close at 2:15 p.m. And again, all super sprint courses are half the distance of the sprint races, and the finish line is in the same place for all races. Lastly, we would like to thank our sponsors. We have BRENNAN Homes, Dave's Tri-State Truck Service, Jenny Lee Swirlbread, the Ultimate Zilly Challenge, Get Fit Families, Trek of Cranberry, Pickle Juice, Steel Valley Tri Club, Keystone Gas Services, Evolve Wellness, Roca, Visit Beaver County, the Gongas Family, Tom Murray and the Murray Agency, Rudy Project, the Pittsburgh Triathlon Club, the YMCA, the Magic 5, Ellinger's Meats, and Dapper Bicycle. Thank you all for racing. We look forward to seeing you on September 10th.